Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Renee Roxanne. If you have not already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time when I post new video. So today we're going to get straight into this trimmed hair on thermal heat brushed hair using the Babyliss Pro thermal brush. So if you want to see how I achieved this hair, click that link right above. But for today, I'm going to show you how I trim my hair for this winter season. We're going to be doing a detailed trim today. I have a lot of fairy knots, a lot of mid-strand splits from using the Denman brush often. Your girl did a whole lot this summer and did not hot oil treat and trim as I was supposed to. I did get married this summer, so I was just totally distracted and just in love. And I was still styling my hair, but I was just forgetting something, and it was trimming my hair. I was forgetting hot oil treatments and to trim, and that is so bad. But here we are a couple months later. I did do a trim on my curly hair maybe 2 months ago because I couldn't brush through it. So I was like, okay, let me just cut the ends. But it was a lot worse than that, and it's now 2.5 months later. We're at January 2nd today, so I needed to go in and give myself a detailed trim. If you want to see how I give myself a fresh trim at home, stay tuned and let's get right into this video. I am putting on a styling cape to keep the hairs off of me. I am taking down the flexi rods, and as you can see, my ends look like they're struggling and dry. My hair is literally going to spring up and have so much life by the end of this video. Just you wait. I'm running my fingers through the hair to make sure that it is still detangled, and now I'm using the Osensia brush to smooth the frizz and detangle for manageability. I'm replacing the parting stick and creating an even part down the middle of my head until I reach the midpoint. At the midpoint, take that part down the left side of the head, behind the ears, and then the same down the right side of the head behind the ear. Put away the left and back section with a butterfly clip. Now brush the right side, part out a horizontal line. You want to section your hair into smaller sections and put the rest of your hair away. With the Babyliss Pro Gold FX 7.5-inch metal cutting comb, I first comb the section with the larger side, and then to gather the hair for cutting, I use the smaller end. Smooth the hair using your pointer and middle finger to glide down the hair length, keeping it taut between the fingers. You want to look at the ends of your hair and do damage control. Identify the split ends and any breakage, and determine how much needs to be cut off. You can also use a straightening brush to pull your hair taut and in place if you have curls or your hair is in a natural coily state. I snipped 1/4 inch off the end. Now I'm going to split this section vertically because the hairs in the front are shorter. Comb the section forward towards the face. Keep the hair taut between your fingers and look at the ends where the hairs become thicker at a horizontal line and snip that baby. That's 1/4 inch snipped. I like to grab any short pieces along the hairline and trim those as well. If the hairs at the front split up the shaft, it'll look like the hairline is thinning. Now the back section, comb thoroughly and smooth the hair and snip 1/4 inch. As I comb the entire section together, I'm making sure that the ends are even, but also that there are no knots or splits in the ends. Now I'm going to do the dusting method. Gather the section by rolling and smoothing from the root down to the length of the hair. Hold the end firm and grab your scissors, holding it parallel, and trim away to get rid of flyaways and mid-strand breakage. Don't just hack away at your healthy hair and never point the scissors toward the strands or you'll accidentally cut into the length. Y'all, look how beautiful, shiny, and bouncy this one section already is. Now I'm going to continue to do the same thing throughout the rest of my hair. Listen while I give split end and trim education that I've learned. Trichoptilosis medically means the splitting of hair. Split ends occur when a single strand of hair splits into two and can occur anywhere on the strand. Split ends are most common at the ends of your hair. If left untreated, they can lead to overall damage and brittleness of your hair. You know when your curls begin to knot easily and it's becoming more difficult to detangle that it's time for a trim. A trim is just maintaining a style and shape that you already have by chopping off anywhere from 1/4 inch, which is a micro trim, up to 2 inches depending on hair health and trim consistency. Always look at your ends to locate the area of hair you can see through and find split ends. Be sure to cut above the split ends, at least 0.13 to 1/4 inch above. Don't cut into the split end or you'll see that area create more splits. The longer you wait to trim your hair, the farther up the shaft your split ends will end up. Every 8 to 12 weeks or 2 to 3 months to maintain growth and eliminate split ends before they start. What are the benefits of trimming? You avoid split ends, eliminate frizz, keeps the hair knot free, prevents extreme hair damage, makes hair easier to style, keeps hair healthy and shinier, and encourages hair growth. Broken and split ends damages the health, look, and overall feel of your hair. Frustration about the lack of growth? Then trim regularly. Split ends do contribute to the appearance of shorter hair and thinner ends. Freshly cut ends are easy to detangle. Damaged hair is harder to maintain and handle. So what causes split ends? And maybe these reasons are why you should trim more often. Curly styles, unprotected styles, heavy braids, tight braids, always doing new styles, allowing the hair to dry out and never adding moisture, heat dipping your braids and it touching your natural hair, not sleeping with a silk satin bonnet and pillowcase, genetics, hot water showers, harsh brushing of hair, wrapping hair in towels, sleeping in tight hairstyles, excessive heat styling like straighteners, curlers, blow dryers, chemical treatments like dyeing, perming, straightening, poor diet, hair care products containing alcohol, sun exposure, and lack of humidity. And when your hair is always wet. How to prevent split ends. Get consistent trims every 4 to 12 weeks depending on your hair health. Do protective styles. Hydrate and moisturize your hair every 4 to 5 days. Brush your hair gently with the correct tools or master the art of finger detangling. Heat tools minimize use to once a month on lower temperatures with clean hair and a heat protectant. Do not pick at split ends or pull them apart. Switch to satin pillowcases. Wear a silk or satin bonnet. Hydrate with hair masks like egg yolk and olive oil, honey, beer, papaya, and aloe vera. Moisturize your hair with beneficial conditioners and deep conditioners. Hair oiling and hot oil treatments. My hair is completely trimmed and life has been restored to my strands. Look how the hair is bouncing back. There's life, shine, and bounce. This is actually all of the hair that I trimmed off of my head, and it is less than a handful. So you don't have to cut a lot unless your hair is damaged. We have reached the end of our hair trim video. If you love how we got this detailed trim at home with no help, please give this video a like, drop a comment down below. What are your techniques that you like to do at home to trim your hair yourself? And give me a little heart down in the comments, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And you will see me in the next video, guys. Bye for now. Happy New Year.